guys. Good morning. It's not morning, it's freaking 6 p.m. It's 6:15.
6:16.
Okay, same difference. What's today? June the 9th
Monday.
of June. Monday, June 9th. It's been a hot minute. Hope you didn't miss me too much. Stop.
I have heat stroke right now. That's why I'm very low energy. She's forcing me into this right now.
Yeah, he totally threw up 10 times the other night. But he's up and moving today. So basically what we're going to be doing today, kind of like a podcast style video, because the last video that I have posted or will have posted is the last episode of the moving series, finally. We've been moved in for
A few months.
2 months now. 2 full months now. We're basically going to talk about our experience at this house and what we've been doing and that kind of thing. That's why he is here. Special guest 𝒕𝒑𝒾𝓂𝓅. Everyone go sub to his YouTube and his TikTok, 𝒕𝒑𝒾𝓂𝓅 on all socials. Alright, here's my list. On today's menu, we are first going to talk about us first moving into this house.
I live with hoarders. My grandma hoards. My mom keeps everything. That pretty much sums it up. We needed 5 28-foot trucks, and we filled them all up, plus multiple car and van runs.
When did we get that news? Was it the last day of January, and the previous house's owners basically giving us 60 days. It was 60 days, right?
Yeah,
60
okay,
days. 60 days to move out. They gave us the option to buy the house, but it
was $500,000.
extremely expensive.
But also I was living there for 6 years. So if you can think about it, seriously think about it, in a house of hoarders, how much can you accumulate in 6 years? A lot. And a lot of it was very heavy.
6 people. Well, there was only 5 of you.
Well, there was 5 for a while, but then you joined for a year, because she's been living with me for a year now. So that took a while. Like I said, 5 28-foot trucks, which is insane. Plus a bunch of car rides and van rides packed full of shit.
Yeah, well, if you remember what was the first video I posted about it? It was us going through our clothes. That was literally the easiest part. Doing our room was the easiest part. Our space wasn't tiny, but it wasn't super big, so we definitely.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
So my storage on my phone itself, because I have 3 videos I have to edit, and they're all on my phone. I'm recording this on an iPhone 8, so I don't know if the mic quality is gonna be worse. The picture quality is different, but it kind of makes my hair pop. So
Just bear with us.
yeah, so our space, it kind of accumulated over time, and with both my clothes and his clothes combined, that was a lot of clothes. So we donated a bunch, but we also sold some. The rest we just kept. The amount of stuff that we had in there was literally nothing compared to everyone else's space.
It took my sister 3 days to do my grandma's room, and it made it harder because we have cousins who come and stay with us, and they kind of just are gypsies. So if you don't know what a gypsy is, it's basically someone who lives with nothing, and they go and they travel around the world. So they had a lot of that we had to move also, so that made it kind of hard. It's a lot of stuff. It's a hell move. I've been to 9 different schools, but that was by far the worst one.
Not to mention the garage.
Oh my God.
Which was
that was
packed
horrible.
full of stuff, because when they moved from their last house, they didn't have a chance to unpack because your grandma's house fell in.
Yeah, so we were living at the house for a year, and then my grandma's house just collapsed. I mean, she survived, but then all of her stuff we had to move in. So if you took one person's house, and she was the hoarder, and just scooped up all of her shit and then just plopped it in a garage, I'm talking about dressers, furniture, boxes of shit that were 6 feet, 7 feet tall, just boxes. And it was a 2-car garage too. It was a
We started officially really starting to move beginning of March. I had started doing stuff the end of February-ish. Like I was starting to pack up stuff in the kitchen as much as I could. And other rooms. The living room, I think I did somewhat before that.
Mm-hmm.
March, we all started, like, kicking in and, like, helping.
We had our room done first. Our room was the first room of the house done, and also, when we moved in this house, our room was also the first one done.
So, like, mid-March, I think we had living room done. Kitchen was, like, halfway, maybe 3/4 done.
Yeah.
And then downstairs bathroom was completely done. Chapel was starting to get done. The garage and basement kind of came and went as like the weather was fluctuating because we had to get a giant dumpster and then all the moving trucks.
And to make it harder, we have 2 dogs who were super anxious because they didn't know what was going on. And so anytime you try to open the door, they would try their hardest to run out.
It's because we would leave, we would go outside and we would pack up the garage, and then we would take a moving truck to the new house and unload and whatever. This was like the last 2 weeks of being at the old house.
And there was nowhere to put them. Besides, if you put them in the shade in the car for like an hour or two with a drink in the car and some food, and then you take them out of the car, bring them for like a 15-20 minute walk, let them walk around, then put them back in the car. Where else are you meant to put them? And then when we wouldn't put them in the car, they would just shit in the house out of anger and piss on things.
Yeah.
So it's like what are we meant to do? So that was really horrible, and they ran away at least like 12 times in that 2-week frame.
That was crazy.
And they tried to run out way more, and then that's really just a huge inconvenience. But you can't really be mad at them because they're anxious.
They don't know what's happening.
They didn't know what was going on. But each time it would be like 30 minutes because they'd run into like developments and just be super annoying, and they wouldn't listen to you when you try to get them back.
So, after all of that happened, which the last 2 weeks of, I would say the last week, him and I really went like crazy. We locked in.
Like 6-hour days of just straight moving. 6 or 7 hour days of straight moving.
Packing stuff like strategically.
Maybe longer, because we were getting up at 8 or 9.
And being done around.
It's a 30-minute drive there, and we were working until dark. So that's what.
It could have been a 12-hour day easily. Depending on some of the days were probably
it was a
definitely
lot.
A full day. And I don't know. It was bullshit. I was so over it. I was having a crisis every freaking week. It was horrible.
It sucked that it was in summer too.
Yeah.
Well, not good.
It was like
beginning.
spring,
like,
but
it was getting hot.
It was starting to get really hot, and some of the days were stupid hot, and we would just be so sweaty and hot and exhausted, and we'd feel dirty and gross.
Sucked.
The house was full of dust and dirt. Like, I'm telling you, when we're done moving stuff and we were like vacuuming and cleaning up afterwards, the vacuum was full after like a quarter of the room being vacuumed.
But this new house is also bigger, I'd say.
Oh, definitely. More spacious.
Our room is bigger for sure. We could do a next video. We could give them like a tour of the house. Yeah.
Well, then that brings us to when we moved in. We officially, technically moved in April 1st when we were done moving everything. We were here like 2 nights before with our stuff.
Yeah.
So we were dropped off here. We set all of our stuff up where we wanted it. A lot of our boxes weren't unpacked necessarily, but all of our big furniture were put where we wanted them. We're supposed to have the internet, but the cable outlets weren't activated in our room.
Because the house, no one had used Wi-Fi in this house.
It might have been like deactivated or something. So we had to get it activated, but we're here the first 2 nights. No TV, no computer. What did we do? I think we cooked a little bit, tried to unpack stuff a little bit, but we were here at night. So like, we were here one night, and then in the morning the next day, everyone came and picked us up, so because that was the very last day. It was March 31st.
That day sucked too. My dad was feeling really sick by the end of it.
Oh yeah, I forgot
And
about
that day just sucked, like really bad. But it was kind of just like it was kind of surreal for me because that was the longest I've been at a place was 6 years. So that was the longest I lived in like one place. Living in one house for 6 years was really long, and leaving that was kind of like weird. because I spent like my whole like teenage years in that house. Glad we're here now. We're probably gonna move again in another year, to be honest, because we're renting right now. There's just kind of some issues with the owners.
So then April 1st was our official day. Everyone was sleeping here.
We surprised my parents and my sister by setting up their beds because they had to.
Yeah, they were so tired because they were doing stuff downstairs still, I believe.
Yeah,
so
my
none
sister
of them
goes to
had
college.
time to actually set up their beds. So I think, was it the first night or the second night?
It was the first.
Might have been the second night.
Oh yeah, you're right. It was
Because
the
I think
second
they
night.
slept on the couch the first night. And like second night, because we were up and I think your dad went to go pick up your mom. I think
We went in
down
and did that, yeah.
we built them. So
Which wasn't very hard, actually. I thought building a bed would be.
well, your freaking parents' bed is just like
Oh my
metal.
god, it's like a puzzle. it's literally a puzzle piece. We need to make sure that guys subscribe so we can buy them a new.
They don't have an
new
actual bed frame. It's literally, this is what their bed looks like. It literally is just like two metal pieces
Yeah, that's crazy.
that connect and they have two separate springboards that are twin size springboards to go on that.
And I don't know how this is comfy because like they're bigger people. I don't like that wouldn't be comfortable
And
for me.
They don't even have like a bed set. They literally sleep with little baby blankets. Like little blankets you cuddle on the couch with. And they both have their own, but like they don't even have like, and their pillows are real like small, and I don't know how we
Yeah.
have like a legit bed and they just have little metal. Yes, subscribe, support so we can get them a freaking new bed frame because I feel so bad that they
Yeah, I
have.
don't know how they have been doing with that. And they've had that bed since.
Well, they had it way back freaking when too.
They've had.
Because we found one. We were moving stuff out of their storage unit literally the other day.
It was the
and
exact
we
same.
found another one.
The exact same one. And so they probably had it since like 2000.
Let's go. Upon moving in, I did not have a job. Moral of the story, don't work somewhere where there might be psychos. Okay?
Don't work at a place where women are managing it. I'm
Don't
sorry, that
work
was a
at a
joke.
place
that
that
was
is
a joke.
primarily women.
That was a joke.
Because 9 times out of 10, there will be some jealousy, and they will sabotage you with their life. Okay. So, on May 19th, my dad picked me up in his semi-truck, and we started driving back to my parents' house. I was visiting for a little bit, and then I went and hung out with my friend Lefley. Shout out Lefley. She's a G. She's been my friend for 10 years. We went to see Pierce the Veil. The I Can't Hear You tour on May 25th. You know, hold on till May.
They're okay.
He doesn't get it like I do. Went to see Pierce the Veil. Awesome. And we like road trip down. It was awesome. Best night of my life. But I was broke because I got fired. So I did manage to get a shirt though, fortunately. And then I was home. My sister's birthday was on May 27th, and
You got your permit.
I did. I got my driver's permit finally, so I can legally drive.
Watch
I haven't
out.
driven since I've been home, but my sister's prom, her junior prom happened, so I was up there. And then there wasn't a lot that happened when I was visiting. I visited for like 2 weeks, and in those 2 weeks,
Pretty
alright,
sure you
let's
were.
talk about your villain arc. So while I was gone,
I didn't have a villain arc.
hey guys, so my boyfriend was not always bald. He
Fuck off.
used to look like this, and he also used to look like this, and also this, and this, and now he looks like this. He FaceTimed me, and he was bald.
Yeah, I'm just trying to better myself. I mean, I've always been in good shape. Like, I've never been out of shape. I've always been super athletic. But I want to get in, like, better shape, so I've been going to the gym every single day. Besides today, yesterday, and the day before, because I've had heat stroke and was throwing up, what was it, 23 times?
It was not 23.
It was a lot. I think it was 23.
Like 23.
I've lost, like,
23 episodes, but him actually throwing up was about 10.
I was throwing up from 6 p.m. till 5 a.m.
To make it short, he threw up a lot.
A lot. Like, I lost definitely weight a lot.
A couple pounds, but
A couple pounds at least.
yeah.
Basically, I woke up whenever I woke up. I would kickbox training, and then I would do my push-ups or whatever. Like, I'd go to the gym. I'd try and do 200 push-ups at least a day, though. 150 to 200 every day. I would do sit-ups every day. I would do cardio at the gym, and then sometimes if I felt like I could do more, I would, there's like, is it a mile?
Yeah, that loop is
It's like a mile. I would walk around that loop with like, there's like a bunch of hills though, so I would do that, but it's definitely something to see improvement in, especially if you're doing 200, like 150 to 200 push-ups every day, and then go to the gym before or after that and hitting back and chest that same day. It's like, you definitely notice it quickly, and I know someone's gonna say, you're not meant to train every day. Shut the f up, please, like, shut up, because it doesn't matter. I shaved my head because a lot of days I'd be like, oh, like, I'd rely on my hair, because I had very nice curly hair. I love my hair, and I didn't want to have a crutch to where if I wanted to go out somewhere, I'd have to rewash my hair that morning, or like just do some dumb shit just to make myself feel comfortable with going out. I'm me, like, I shouldn't care about this dumb shit, you know what I mean? It's hair, so I just buzzed it because I don't want to hide behind anything. I just want to be me, and point blank, period, simple.
character development.
Yeah, I guess, but thank you. That's pretty much what I've been doing.
Yeah. And then I got back June 1st, which was last Sunday. I got
And we found a church, sorry.
Oh yeah, we did.
Found a
That's
church.
really important too.
And one of the people that work there works, like, she made Fortnite. Like, she helped create Fortnite. Like, she's an Epic Games employee. Or no, her daughter, sorry. Her daughter is an Epic Games
Yeah,
employee.
which is insane. There, I feel like at this church that we're going to, there's going to be a lot of opportunities and doors open for us in different ways. Like, the Fortnite thing is so random because he does content creation and trying to go pro and that kind of thing. So, like, well, like, the thing is, like, with that whole thing, baby, with that whole
Oh,
thing.
we're not gonna, okay.
What?
I thought you were gonna scoot back to how you were.
I do a lot of photography, videography. I have experience with content creation, and then singing and, youth. I've always wanted to work with like a youth group or just kids in general. So I think that will help me be involved within the church in the different like teams that I could be involved with. But we both really like the church. It is really, really cool and exciting and new. And we found that actually before I went on my trip. This is pretty much our whole deal so far. I'm in the process of looking for a job, and the one job I really have my eye on, just for some reason, it's making it really hard for me to get in contact properly, so. As I'm editing this, I literally just got back from my shift at Planet Fitness, and that was the job I had my eye on. So, we're employed. But I did stream yesterday for the first time in a really long time, and I hope to stream more. He has plans for YouTube and potential streaming content, whatever. But I don't know, I mean, that's pretty much it. I have a lot of lore for moving in and getting fired.
Bro, we might need to break this up into like 2 parts or something. This is a really long video. Unless you chop it well.
I will chop it well.
But you were
It'll probably
yapping,
end
bro.
up be 30 minutes, probably.
I'm gonna go get a croissant.
Okay, well, basically that was the whole story. Wait, we're outroing. Hope you enjoyed it. Here's my socials, here's his socials. Follow us there. Stay tuned for lots of content. Hopefully lots of content. I look bad as in this lighting. Anyways, okay. Love you, bye.